This is Paul McKenna for PT Boxing. I'm here today.
Paul McKenna.
Oh, voice went a little bit strange there at the start.
This is Paul McKenna with McKenna.
Don't start because I'll do another one. Here today in London with me promoter Eddie Hearn. How are you, mate? Okay, good.
I'm well.
Well?
Tired.
Very well.
I've got a bit of an earache. I think I need to have a tooth out.
Really, yeah?
This is not good. But luckily, as you know, PT, I'm a real tough geezer.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Hard as nails.
Dragged up. You know what I mean?
Council estate.
Never been given nothing. So, I'm on fire.
Don't you eat like screws for breakfast and that sometimes?
Yeah. Well, what is it that you scouse to say?
I don't know.
What is it that you eat? Like,
what do you mean? What do we eat?
you make me sound like I'm like you're this other race or something. No, but what's famous Scouse food?
Oh, scouse?
Yeah, Scouse. That's it. Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah.
It's nice. Have you had it?
Yeah, no. What's it like? Mashed potato?
No, it's like actual roast potatoes, but in a bowl with like all different meats and
nice.
carrots and so on.
Nice.
Great.
Nice.
It's nice though.
Nice.
Yeah, next time you come to Liverpool, I'll bring you a bowl.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
Well, just by the media that were here today alone, it just clearly shows how big of a fight this is. It was manic, but obviously all the good sign for yourself and for the sport. It's going to be an amazing fight on Saturday night.
Yeah, it is, and two real top heavyweights as well. I'm intrigued to see the fight. You know, I think Martin talks a great game. You know, you've interviewed him, really cool. Can he handle the pressure and the furnace of the O2? I'm not so sure. I'm not sure. I don't know many that can.
Yeah.
Can AJ produce the performance that he needs at this moment in time? You know, is he good enough to beat Charles Martin?
Yeah.
Many think so. I think 74% of bets are for Charles Martin, but that's because his price is so big. You know, I mean. But I'm confident. I think it's going to be a great fight, and you know, a couple of days away now. I can't wait.
That's it. I see on your Snapchat every night there's the countdown.
Yeah.
3,
it's like,
2,
you know, it's quite surreal, really. I mean, we've been part of some big shows, but I think there's something about the heavyweight championship of the world that, as a kid growing up following boxing, you know,
it's always been number one, hasn't it? The heavyweight early stuff.
It doesn't get any bigger, and we've got a guy who's favourite to win it. Yeah, my dad had Herbie Hyde when he won the heavyweight world title against Michael Bent at Millwall. You know,
Going back a long
tells
time.
Me, I said, yeah, but you know, weren't a big title back then, was it? He said, I don't care. We went and defended it against Riddick Bowe in Vegas. You know what I mean? So I think this just unlocks the door to so much big stuff, and you know, it's a huge night. Not just for Anthony and us, but for Sky and fans and media, because it just takes the game to another level. Anything that gives an injection to the industry should be, you know, blessed and prayed for by all of us. And it is. I think everyone should have their fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Because I think this takes the sport to another level.
Definitely proud feeling though as a promoter.
Yeah, really proud. I mean, you know, AJ's a friend, you know, a client, but you know.
That's the thing, it's not just clients, you're our friends, and that's why
it's like, you know, I feel proud that I've got in the shot, and I feel unbelievably proud to promote the heavyweight champion of the world, especially from scratch.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the one criticism for me is, oh, well, he's never built a fighter from scratch. Well, I've only been promoted for 4 years, so now we are building fighters, and you're seeing them come through. Callum Smith, Anthony Joshua, you know, so that would be extra sweet. I'll be so pleased for AJ and his family. And I don't think he's really allowed himself to think about what is happening on Saturday night. Like, it's not just a fight. I know he says it's just a fight, and that is his mindset. But, like, for me, the heavyweight championship of the world is massive. Imagine what it must be like for a young fighter.
Yeah.
So, you know, but he doesn't seem to be
phased.
No, or even thinking about what comes with it. Just looking at the fight and looking at the job ahead.
Yeah, obviously, there's no looking past Charles Martin.
No,
tough, dangerous opponent. I was saying to his manager Paul Kane today that he has got the credentials to cause an upset. 6'6", southpaw, can bang, blah blah blah. But
I think as well, like he said in that Facebook thing that he upset, he said, I'm not just going to stand in front of him and let him hit me. Like, and he moves a lot and he's awkward. And you know, you saw with Fury Klitschko. Everyone said, well, all Klitschko's got to do is hit him on the chin. It's all over. He didn't hit him on the chin once in 12 rounds.
Yeah.
So maybe he's going to be really hard to nail.
He does seem to get in and out of range quite.
He does, yeah. But I think
quick,
the one thing that AJ's got is speed. and movement and technique, and I think and no fear. See, and I think a couple of those things Klitschko was lacking. Fear was one of them. Speed was another one, and I think power was another one as well. So, like, that's why I think, and I keep saying, I think maybe the Fury fight is an easier fight for AJ than the Charles Martin fight.
Really?
I know he's tricky, but I don't see the same dangers. I don't see the awkward southpaw style. I don't see the punch as much with Fury.
He's quick, to be fair.
He is quick. No, but I'm not saying he can't punch, but I don't think he's a knockout artist like Charles Martin. But you know, it's a fight that we've always felt.
Of course.
And it's only really since the win, Klitschko, everyone's now saying, wow, Tyson Fury's unbelievable. And listen, no one will ever take that win away from him. It's phenomenal. But we're confident in that fight. But it's all irrelevant at the moment.
Of course.
We've got to win on Saturday. And he's talked the talk and walked the walk. And now we've got to walk the walk.
Exactly. I was speaking to Joshua about Fury, I mentioned it, and he was like, because he's not normally the one to reply on Twitter, really, he'll just laugh it off and whatever, but he said he was in the car and he was on his way to Saint, so he had a few hours and he decided to have a little, but listen, it's all good for the sport. That fight, if Joshua wins on Saturday.
Between two Brits in heavyweight division.
When's the last time? Has it happened before?
Never. Not that I know.
So it's history, innit? At the end of the day.
But, you know, let's get Saturday out of the way, and that's what we've got to come for British boxing.
Yeah, obviously. You know, one thing that I like with Joshua as well, no matter what, when he's headlining these big shows, he always wants to mention the undercard himself. Yeah. Like he actually sounds proud of the undercard.
I mean, look, it's so easy for us to take 2 or 3 fights off the card and spend 300 or 400 grand less. But Joshua's here for a long time. It's not like he's 40 years old and this is his last payday. So you've got to give people value for money from start to finish. And he sees that. He wants people to come to the O2 and go, isn't Anthony Joshua night's great? No one wants to go and see a heavyweight knockout in a round and then no undercard. People aren't getting value for money. So, yeah, we've got 3 world title fights, 3 big domestic fights. Got Conor Benn debuting as well. It's mad.
Do you think, just touching on the Fury situation, that you've got to give credit to Tyson in the sense that his win over Klitschko, as he says, has freed up the heavyweight division?
Oh, without doubt. Listen, we're all grateful for what he's done because he's changed the guard. And, you know, he's the one with a big win, the impressive win. He's the man to beat at the moment. But on Saturday, we got a chance to win the World Heavyweight Championship. And that means there'll be 2 Brits that are heavyweight champions of the world, which is phenomenal.
Is there anywhere bigger than Wembley?
No. Well, we need 2 Wembleys. Seriously, though, you could sell 160,000 tickets for that fight easy.
Could that be made anywhere in a bigger arena? Is there anywhere bigger? I don't think so. It's just a question on Charles Martin as well. Someone put a tweet up yesterday on the purse that he's receiving.
Oh, I saw that. I hope it's not true.
I was about to say,
what was the tweet?
It was.
I heard so many. 3 million, 5 million, 6 million, 8 million.
It was 6 million,
and
then he put like $8.5 million.
Yeah, I mean, look, obviously,
it shocked
I'm
me.
not going to start telling you what Charles Martin's earning.
No, of course.
You know, both fighters are doing very well, and so they should.
Yeah.
So, you know, but some of the purses I've seen are ridiculous. But, listen, everything's in relation to the pay-per-view buys. If it does 1 million buys, maybe he does earn it.
Okay, mate. Well, on that note, sure we'll catch up with you soon.
Cheers, Peter.
Pleasure speaking to you, mate, and see you soon.
Yeah, mate.